don't know. I think it's good. This is only an hour. That's good.
Right. I have to try to make a whole morning of it.
And I don't have to drip sweat on camera.
Were you doing that a few times?
I have done that a time or two, yes.
Tony, did we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
hey guys.
We're here. Hello.
Is it on the screen over there?
It is. This is on the screen. I have the Twitch chat. I don't have the not Facebook, Instagram, YouTube chat.
Whatever. We are here.
That one. How's everybody doing? Do we have anybody?
I don't know. Denny and I don't worry about that part.
You know,
We got a couple.
we just do stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I might need a mallet because I don't know where ours went.
Let me go get you. I will be right back.
I mean, we used to have one hanging up, but we don't anymore. Hey guys, you know, we're getting back in the swing of this situation. The Tasman is here. That's all that matters. We got the Taz. We're good to go. Now we just need Big Dog. We need the Tasman and the Big Dog.
You want that chat?
There it is. Yeah,
Okay.
that one. Okay. What are you doing? Thank you very, very much.
Just stop them?
Just fine.
Work.
I appreciate you. All right. From Smoky, Wyoming. There's some fires.
I was gonna say, it's probably not the city's name. It's probably just actual smoke.
Yeah. It looks like they're saying that things are smoky.
Isaac wants to go up there if they got the possibility for no.
Can you find me a mall? Denny brought me a special one. How lovely. All right. Well, we are getting back in the saddle today.
No, we got off that.
We're stepping off the saddle today.
With some trading cards. So we're kind of mixing up our weeks here. We still have one more video, right, that's left to come out, Tony? For the saddle?
Yep.
Okay.
When are we doing that? Are we doing that Wednesday?
It will release today, right? Or,
The saddle video should have already happened.
Oh.
okay.
The last one, there'll be one more after that.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
All right.
On Monday.
So there's one more of the recorded saddle videos, and then that will be, Denny has finished the saddle. That's all completed. So next Friday, we will bring it in here, and we'll do kind of a live chat about it. So Tony's not going to be here, so you guys won't have to listen to him talk behind the camera. And let's see here. So that'll be next Friday, and then on Wednesday we'll have our regular roundtable because it is the last week of the month. So we're getting in our trading cards a little bit early today, since next Friday we will just go over the saddle. Denny will talk about his woes.
My woes. Whoa.
Yeah, so that's the kind of the schedule for, I mean, obviously right now, and then next week. So hopefully everybody has enjoyed that series. I know we have a beautiful saddle sitting over there now. It's pretty to look at. I like to walk by and check her out every once in a while. So it's not a bad view. Yeah, give it a good pat. Anyways, we're gonna do some trading cards.
Yeah.
So Denny's got a flower, of course, ready to go.
Yep. I'm going to start.
I'm going to go through, so for those of you that are live shoppers, a few weeks ago we did some Sergey tools on live shopping to move some of the ones that we have a lot of stock of that don't sell a ton. So we were going to kind of move through this inventory, discontinue these specific numbers for the ones that just sell maybe 2 or 3 a year, you know, and then we'll bring on some other new ones that we just... Space is a thing, so we can't have all of them, but if we kind of get rid of the ones that you guys look like you've purchased enough of and you're good to go, and we'll bring in some new ones. But anyway, so I'm going to use some of these, and if there's any of these that you guys actually want at home that you didn't purchase them before, just let me know. Put it in the chat or send us an email, and we have a bunch of them. So I'm just going to stamp out some of these and do some fun little geometric designs. More like, whoa, that thing is beautiful. Whoa! That's right. Ooh, lots of grass fires started from thunderstorms.
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing about those.
Yeah, they say Wyoming is on fire. Honey, you're okay. I promise.
I won't hit it again like that for a while.
Chris isn't here, but she could go be quiet in his office. You're not going to head that way for a minute? You told me you're going to Texas.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. We're gonna go to Texas, I think in November, the first part of November. Gonna go back to Big Bend National Park. I don't know if anyone's ever been there but me. Obviously, there have been people because there were last time we went.
Are you going to go try to find another off-the-road trail?
Probably.
Off the beaten path.
There's some really cool places there in that national park. I never realized Texas had stuff like that.
You always thought it was just oil rigs?
I thought it
cattle?
was just a bunch of oil derricks and those goose heads or whatever they call them, pumping oil.
Those goose heads.
What do they call those?
I thought they were just an oil derrick.
No,
Why are they called derricks?
The pumps that go like this.
Was that not a derrick?
They look like, no, the derrick is the big tall thing with the drill pipe in it where
Oh,
they're
okay.
drilling the oil.
Well, then I don't know what those other ones are called. I like a gooseneck.
Yeah.
Trailer? Or the beer?
Well, guess depends on what I'm doing.
Do you like your goose to be gray?
Hello, Odin. Hello, everybody. Doug says good morning from NOLA.
Nolans?
Has everybody missed us? Has everybody missed the lives?
I mean, Denny and I have been on there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it's been the same. I mean, I guess it has been for you guys.
It hasn't been the same.
was on it though, because it was.
Yeah, it was limited audience. I'm excited to be back, although now it means I have more work to do. But I'm pretty excited. Denny and I spent a little bit of
Pump
time. A pump jack?
That's what Ben Andy said in New Mexico. They call it a pump jack.
Yeah, probably. He knew what I was talking about.
Oh, didn't you want to go see the Palo Duro?
Yeah, Palo Duro Canyon.
Yeah. It's MF Coyocan. Do you want to go see Denny? Are you going to go hang out at the canyon with Denny? He's coming your way. Just
The only
stock the
problem
gas
with
station.
meeting up with me is I never know where I'm going to be when.
That's true.
I'm at my wife's mercy.
And because he has no plans, he also doesn't tend to look at his phone.
I do sometimes.
It's hard to
But-
get a hold of him.
A lot of times I don't have any service where I am.
Yeah.
And if I do, I drive to a different place. If I
Go
have
a little
service-
bit farther.
If I have service, I've not gone far enough.
I was going to say they take their paper maps and they give them a good shake.
We are paper mat people.
They're paper map people.
Paper mat people. I'm gonna make a movie called the Paper Mat People.
My wife is not happy unless she's got a box full of maps under her feet on the floorboard. And I'm joking you not.
No, I saw them all. There's quite an array. I feel like I did this in a really weird way. She says she'll show you around.
All right. All right. Show me the sights, huh?
What are you doing early November?
Happy birthday.
At some
Well,
point.
It's more mid-November. We're also
Parent-
live on TikTok for any of those that care.
Apparently Isaac has been trolling around in the morning trying to find deer.
Isaac is a troll.
He's try to make up a game plan for when the season actually starts. The season hasn't even started yet, and he's out there just looking.
That's not really uncommon. That's
You
kind of
have
like,
to do that. How are you going to know where the deer are going to be if you don't ever look for them? Right?
I don't know. I don't have these problems. All right, no, Tony, you go away. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Alright, what's that look like? Oh, good. We'll go right there for right now. I got Denny's tooling now, and so I have to do the old camera switcheroo.
Maybe I'll just send it.
I'm excited about the videos being back in here. It is way less camera movements for me.
You had a big operation going twice a week over there.
I was doing a lot of dancing around.
How many sessions did we actually end up having?
Enough.
Okay.
17, I think. 17 is where I think we ended up.
17. That's a lot of saddle, Denny.
Yep.
He wasn't saddled about it at all.
This hexagon is hard. I don't even like that. What am I doing? So MF is in Canyon, Texas.
Canyon? Is that close to Polidoro Canyon?
I assume so.
I would assume so also. But I've assumed a lot of things a lot of times.
We'll hook you guys up. Then that way you can.
Murphy Lovecroft said, what are we doing?
We're doing trading cards. We actually got some trading cards. Let me show you some cards we got this past month. I finally got him sent out some. They were at Sheridan. You met them at Sheridan, you said.
Okay. I think she was talking to Luna, but...
And while you're doing that, I'm going to go get my dead weight because I forgot.
So from Gary.
Isaac, we hit 4.
Arvidson. Gary Arvidson. I think that's how you say that.
Put a trading card
Oh,
down.
I see what's happening here.
It's really hard to show them off if you don't
I see what's
actually
happening.
show them off.
So Gary sent these in. Look at that cute little duck.
Yeah.
Little mallard.
I'll tilt it just a little bit. Maybe I'll take that glare off.
So those came in, and so I sent him out one of Denny's and one of Kevin's cards here. I think I just earlier this week I got him out. I don't know. One of these days, have we been doing anything with the trading cards on social?
That's a question for somebody.
One of these days, we'll start putting up some trading card call outs.
You should record yourself making your own trading
You
cards
guys.
so we can share it.
Yeah, they're really pretty. That's a cute duck. Look at those clouds in the background. So, in any case,
And the cattails.
and the cattails. So we are making some trading cards today. Mostly Denny. I'm just fooling
Well, then you haven't
around.
been watching enough, Murphy, if you haven't been seeing us doing trading cards.
We do these the last Friday of every month, with the exception of this month, because like I just talked about at the beginning. So this is the last Friday of every month. We do trading cards, and then typically the last Wednesday of the month, we will do a round table with Kevin and Rusty and Dan and talk about what's going on at SLC.
Those are nice.
So yeah, I sent him some good ones in return. I sent him one of Kevin's little treescapes that he did a while ago, because I figured with the bird
Yeah.
he would like a treescape, and then I sent him a flower from you
All right.
because I have a lot of Denny flowers.
If you would like one of our trading cards, all you got to do, 1463 South Glenstone.
Yeah,
Put trading cards on top of it.
send us one in.
Just put Video Studio on there. 1463 South Glenstone. Springfield, Missouri. Last one that Murphy got was from Germany.
Oh wow,
If you want from Springfield, Missouri, you know what to do.
who are you chatting with? Facebook?
TikTok.
Oh okay.
Because you got the other chats.
Yeah.
So, and I got TikTok and Facebook. all the Facebook has said was hello from South Texas. Yeah, Len. Real busy. There are 6 people on Facebook. I'm proud of them.
I want to see what this.
The people are joining and leaving. It says we have 1 viewer.
On Facebook?
No, on TikTok. 1
Oh.
viewer on TikTok. But there's like people that join, like it comes up on their screen, but if
Yeah.
you click to join it or whatever, that doesn't say they're a viewer. Oh, that one suicide bee is in here. We were talking about the suicide boys the other day. If that's what that one suicide bee is. Surprised you could have that either. When I was in Nashville, they were playing a concert.
The Suicide Boys?
Yeah, and I had to send Isaac a message because Isaac, suicidally. Isaac is a big Suicide Boys fan.
I wouldn't say.
Okay, Isaac listens to them.
If it pops up, I'll let it play.
And the visual of Isaac going to one of those concerts really struck me.
Did it?
They did not look like Isaac did look sitting next to me at this current moment.
Yeah.
He must put a get up on to go.
I just don't go.
Just don't go.
I don't go out.
Because when you go out, you drive the wrong way home.
Isaac just goes and looks for deer.
I promise you that's not that unusual of a thing. Like,
That's a great spot for that dead weight, Denny.
Oh, sorry. But thanks for telling me. Because I was looking for the good spot.
Yeah, well, you found it.
I feel like all I want to talk about is the saddle. But then I feel like I shouldn't talk about the saddle because we're going to talk about the saddle next week. But I still feel like talking about the saddle.
The saddle.
Well, just because I didn't spend a lot of time over there with you guys, I just feel like I have all sorts of questions.
Yeah, well, that's good. Save them up.
Write them
Hopefully
down.
no questions for me because I won't be here to answer them.
You know, I had a lot of fun doing that because I haven't gotten to build a saddle in quite some time. And building that one has led to more.
That's right. You have a class that'll
Yeah.
be starting at the first of the year.
Yeah,
Is it all booked up?
it's booked up.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm thinking if this goes over well, I might do this like every winter.
The winter saddle class.
Just have a saddle class every winter, yes.
Dick's making plans for the future.
Your head's in the way, Elizabeth.
My
I
bad.
thought I had a big nose.
Nope.
That's
I do.
what Amanda says all the time to me. Isabella thanks me for her nose,
Does she?
and then she glares.
Well, Tony and I finished up the last of the Leather Crafter Day live sale orders this morning. I think there might still be a couple that haven't been completed yet, but otherwise I do believe that we almost have everybody shipped out. There was one order with some AV branded leather on it that we still need to have split, but that is in the shop and will get done hopefully today. And so then we will pretty much have all the orders out.
I think we have 2 that have payment issues and 5 that haven't paid yet. Hanging in the balance. They have till midnight tonight.
That's just like getting your taxes in, isn't it?
No, it's like getting your taxes out.
And then the amazing amounts of leather that you guys are going to be getting.
Yeah, every order that I rolled up, I was like, this is amazing and this is amazing. And I just did all sorts of more gasping as I rolled out the orders.
Mm-hmm. There's a name for that.
Yeah, gasping.
More gasping.
Okay.
We picked out some really pretty leather, guys. I hope everybody has been satisfied with their bundies as they've been coming in. Even though we didn't even really sell any bundies, I consider all of your guys' orders individual bundies. Just so you know.
This is MS Bundy.
Mine showed up yesterday.
And?
Have you opened it?
Did you do your Tony and Liz?
I can't. Listen, you people with the really dark blue names, can you change your font color? Is that diamond?
Yeah, diamond leather.
Okay. I can't see the really dark blue. Yes, I opened
It may not be them. It may be how OBS displays it.
Mm.
Diamond Leather, that was the name of my first saddle shop. Diamond Saddle Company.
Diamond S leather. Theirs actually looks like it's actually red.
Oh.
They may not have control over the issue that you see, Liz. So I apologize.
Those of you that do these.
Not supposed to look at Liz.
Yeah. These fans are difficult.
Yeah, it's tough to have so many fans.
You do have fans, Liz. I told you about that.
Oh, right.
You found some of her fans?
Well, a friend of mine
Yeah.
was at the Waco show,
Uh-huh.
and him and another fellow were talking about Springfield leather, and Liz's name came up, and she was expounded upon.
I was expounded
Have you
upon.
ever been expounded upon?
I don't even know what that means.
Well,
How did I?
you were talked about fervently. How's that?
Fer-
Fervent.
Fervently.
All sorts of good words.
I was expounded fervently.
Don't do that too many times.
Well, I appreciate
Did
all
you
of
give
you
up
guys
on your
out
other
there.
card?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, there are some. Those hexagons really also are hard to line up. And then I don't know. I'm ready for next week to be here because this week has been traumatic. It's been good, but I tell you what, you guys, we sold a lot of leather last week, and it was almost all in this room. So it was a little overwhelming
Easily.
for several days. Yes?
Hold on. Darcy's at the door.
We got friends.
Is she giving a tour or is that somebody?
I have no idea. But Luna's gonna bark at any moment.
Hey Omar.
Hi, Omar.
Omar.
What was I saying?
Leather. We probably
there
sold.
was probably like 20,000 feet of leather in this room in various cards.
Oh, you know how you could check that and get a semi-accurate answer? Go to our sheet and click on the quantity.
Yeah, but it wasn't all in here.
No, I know, but that'll tell us how much leather we sold, or approximately how much footage we sold.
14,772 is that count.
Okay.
But some of it we sold by the.
Correct. Or like a cowhide rug, you just have a quantity of one, you don't have footage.
Mm-hmm.
So probably close to 20,000 feet of leather.
Mm-hmm. Hey Ross from Kentucky. So we got Murphy Leathercraft on TikTok, and we got Ross Murphy on Facebook. The question begs to be answered.
What question?
Are you long lost twins? Ross Murphy, do you know Mercy Leathercraft? Or are you Mercy Leathercraft?
Murphy or Mercy?
either one. It's Murphy, but
Lord have mercy. So, as we move forward, Denny has started to work on some new tooling patterns for the purse patterns that we have. So the Lillian and the
Alice.
Annie and the Alice. We are going to release new tooling patterns. So there'll be a free pattern that you guys can just download. So if you already have those patterns, you'll get a free new pattern for tooling on it. And I do believe one of them didn't have any tooling before, and we're going to do a whole veg, and
Yeah.
we'll tool a good amount of the bag.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean Denny.
Yes,
Yes.
which one was it? Not the Alice.
here's why.
Was it the Lillian?
This is why Denny's doing the tooling.
The Lillian is that's the big tote bag. Not the Alice.
The Annie.
The Annie.
The
Yes,
Annie.
that's the one that had
Gotcha.
no tooling. Yeah.
So the Annie will get some tooling, which I'm pretty excited about.
Me too. I've got it on the bench right now.
You know what's better than one free pattern?
More.
3.
There you go.
She only wants Karen on the left. Oh, that's her. Oh, okay.
Oh, Tom says hi.
Who?
Tom Kilcullen.
Oh, Tom. How are you, buddy?
He says, good to be home with phone service. Tom, where have you been with no service?
The same places I go.
Wasn't that cool leather? So there was like this rubberized leather. It was the tote that was sitting in front of your bench for the last week. And it was
Yeah.
all of this really cool. There was a pink and then like a greenish and a yellowish and then a red of this rubberized. I almost feel like it was veg on the back, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Just this really cool looking leather. And so Diamond got a piece of the lime brown. So I think either that was the pea soup or maybe it was the ripe banana. It was just really neat. Chocolate brown sewn on French. Absolutely.
Those actual names?
Those were the names. You had Chaos Barbie was the pink one. And they were all a night storm because they had like this really marbly look to them. So it was Chaos Barbie, and then you had the Red Light District because it was super red, lipstick red. And then you had Pea Soup Night Storm and Ripe Banana Night Storm because it looked like a ripe banana.
Or pea soup.
It was the pea soup. Okay. That was a good one.
Odin was asking if you saw pictures of something.
If I saw pictures of something.
What did you think of things I made from the leather of a business that shall not be named?
Oh, Odin. No, because I've been filling live shopping orders. So I have not had a chance to think about that. That's been my whole week, all day, every day. I've been filling orders. So I will, if we had anything right now, it's going to be odd lot. So it's just going to be if we come across it, I can send you a picture. I don't have anything just ready to go that would be the same.
do you remember where Omar's from?
Algeria?
He was asking if you remembered. Now you've given your answer. We will see if you have passed the test.
Well, I don't remember where he's from, but I remember Omar very well.
He ain't from around these parts. He's on Facebook right now, so
Okay.
in about 5 minutes we'll hear his answer. Usually he's on YouTube.
You switched it up today.
Yeah.
Well, it's something. I'm not going to say that it's great, but it's busy.
I think it's pretty cool. I like the border.
He says yes. You were right.
Yes. I felt pretty good about it.
I was pretty confident you were right.
I felt good about it, but I didn't want to be too cocky and then be wrong.
All right.
Odin, what you made for those things were really beautiful. I mean, it looks like a fantastic leather. So I just,
Where was it at? Was it on?
he emailed me.
Oh. So
Yeah.
I can't visualize it.
No,
Well, I guess unless I went and read your email.
you could do that. Let's see here, Doug, Denny, drawing from your wealth of experience, what is your favorite non-floral pattern?
As far as carving
I'm gonna assume
or
so.
geometrical.
Well,
Uh,
that's gonna be a tough one for Denny. He mostly
It is.
exclusively does florals.
yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I'm not much of a figure carver. I've done some. If I've got something to plagiarize, I can kind of halfway get
I
through.
mean,
it.
you made an owl.
Yes, I made an owl. I made a peacock one
You
time.
did a
That
peacock.
was pretty cool.
That was actually cool. Yeah, maybe we should do that again. That was
I've
fun.
got that pattern still.
You did a bee on your saddle.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he did the hexagon, but then I looked at it and I was like, well, it's still florals with some bees.
But as far as like a geometric pattern, I really like that shredded wheat basket weave that I did on the saddle.
Did you choose all your favorite things for the saddle?
Sort of.
That's good.
It's bad to pick stuff you hate. It's hard to do a good job on something you hate.
So how did? Well, I guess maybe the Sheridan floral chose you.
I guess I don't. It just, I used to kind of do traditional Western floral carving, like Jim Linnell type stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But I always wanted to learn how to do Sheridan style carving, and then when I went to Cody and started working with all those guys, they all pretty much did Sheridan style. But what I hate to categorize what I do as actual Sheridan style, but I guess it's closer to that than anything else.
Is it Denny style?
Whatever. Ozark Hillbilly.
Ozark Hillbilly. That's
That
not
was a
gonna
good
work.
spot. Right
Oh,
there.
sorry. I knew that. I just did it to see if you guys were
No.
still watching. Is that okay?
Yes.
But I do a lot of stuff that is basically Sheridan style. And for a while there, I was afraid to do anything that I couldn't call Sheridan style. But now, like flowers like this, you know, mostly when you think of Sheridan style, you think of flowers with a lot of ripples and flutes and stuff in them, and this doesn't have that. But you see a lot of this kind of flower in Sheridan style now, so I guess it's still Sheridan style. I don't know. I think I would call it contemporary leather carving rather than Sheridan style.
All right. Do you feel very contemporary when you do it?
I don't know. I have never looked up the definition of contemporary, so I don't know if I feel like that or not. I'm teaching a class at the IFOLG show in October, and it's called Modern Western Floral Carving. So, as opposed to traditional Western floral carving.
I don't even know. How does this work? Is your class up in the iFogel show full?
I have no idea. I've got to get with them. They asked me to send a picture and a bio of myself and a whole bunch of stuff, which I did. And now another guy has started to take over instead of the original guy that was taking care of all that stuff. And he can't make heads or tails of what I've done. He can't find everything that I've done. So I've got a feeling I need to redo that. So it's hard for people to sign up when I'm not even listed yet.
All right, everybody. If you're going to the iFogel show, it's in St. Louis, right?
Yes.
All right. If you're going to that show and you want to take a class from Denny, call him up and just tell him I want to take Denny's class.
That's right.
Whatever it is, I'm taking it.
Yeah. It's a basic leather tooling class with 7 tools. The same as I do my same 7 tools I use in my novice classes here in the store.
Okay.
It's a little different pattern.
Yeah.
You know. And it's a 1-day class. So. All right. Trying to figure out where I need to be.
Coming along.
Yeah. Got it beveled and backgrounded.
I guess maybe we could take. Oh, Tom said he was shipping cattle in Coleman, Texas.
Coleman, Texas. All right. With all those pump jacks around.
Hey Foxy, they are on YouTube. So at this point, the saddle videos we have, there was one more released this morning, and then there'll be one. The final one will be released on Wednesday of next week. Monday of next week. And so it is complete. You'll just have to. They're in a separate section, right? They're under the saddle.
Yeah, there's a playlist called The Final Saddle.
All right. Which it is no longer, but that's all right. So there's a playlist on our YouTube called The Final Saddle, and you can find all of the videos. You're good.
And it's not the final saddle, by golly.
Then he's all hyped up.
We will change the title of the playlist.
It's the final saddle in that particular video. How's that?
In that series. It's Denny's 2024 saddle.
Yes.
The final saddle of 2024.
I know. It makes me pretty happy that that you say that though. I was a little sad.
You were a little.
I was a little sad that it was going to be your final saddle.
Hello, Randy.
Denny, what size bar grounders do you prefer?
These, this one I just used is a size 35 from Barry King. That's the one I use mostly, the 35. I've got I think it's a 35. Let me look. Yeah, 35. I've also got a 40, and I've got a 27. And if you're into just driving yourself crazy, get a 27.
Right.
And the 40 is good for a lot of really big features, but the 35 seems to fit me pretty well for most stuff.
So Denny, when it comes to carving, you do mostly Sheridan floral.
Mm-hmm.
So what aspects of carving the Sheridan floral are your favorite? Like if you had to pick a favorite element that you enjoy tooling.
The vines around, I like a nice big swooping vine that goes all the way around, a long way around anyway.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's interesting and it's busy, but it's not too busy.
Yeah.
You know?
It draws your eye through it.
Yeah. What I'm talking about is stuff like this here that goes all the way around. When you see it go around in that circle, that's what I enjoy.
Denny just likes to go with the flow.
Yeah, and some types of flowers really trip my trigger too. I'm not really good at acanthus stumps and things such as that. I wish I was better. I need to do more of them. I guess I would get better.
They do have that saying about practice.
Yeah. And I love my new Wayne Juski Flower Center, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, you use it a lot. It's a good one.
Yeah.
The St. Louis class isn't going to be your last one, right?
My last one?
I mean, Denny's been doing the iFocal shows when they're local, right? Like this is the second year you've...
No. I've just done some Leather Guild classes.
Oh,
before,
okay.
But this is the first iFocal show that I've done. You know, because it's the international show.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I participated in that. I entered the international show in 1987.
That was the year Chris was born.
Really?
Yeah. You were doing all sorts of things in 1980.
Oh, yeah.
In the 80s.
Yeah, a lot of them I don't remember.
Let's see here. Diamond S says, I need to pick Denny's brain on a saddle horn. I'm going to build a custom mounted shooting saddle. All of my saddles are rope saddles with dally horns. I wanted a horn that is low profile and leans forward so it doesn't get in the way of my holsters.
Called a pleasure horn. About a 3-inch, 2.5 to 3 inch high.
Okay.
Is what I would put on one
There you go.
if that's what I wanted.
All right. There you go.
because they're lean forward,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and if you keep it low profile, you
Keep
kind
it
of
out of the
stay
way.
out of your way a little bit.
No problem. That was an easy answer.
Yeah. Well, I know that because I ordered one the other day for a guy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I remember it.
Then he just looked that up. Notes. Foxy asked, there's so many different types and styles of saddles. Is there a reference source or some sort of a resource that could help her learn what? I guess if you just order the catalogs?
Yeah, order a saddle tree catalog. It'll show you a lot of different style saddles. But the thing is, every saddle maker, every famous horseman, they all like to design their own saddle tree. But most of the different saddle trees, the difference in them is the shape of the pommel, the fork of the saddle. Other than that, they're, you know, the same elements in all of them. Different dimensions, but the same type of element. You know, the seat length, the cantle, how wide it is, how tall it is, how much dish it has in it. You know, all of that's always, you know, up to your own discretion, whatever you want it to.
What are your two, Bowden,
Bowden, and I like Timberline.
Timberline?
Yeah. If I ever order another custom tree, it'll probably be a Timberline.
This last one you did was a Bowden, right?
Yes.
Okay,
And the ones that I'm doing in for the class will be Bowden trees too.
gotcha.
And they have a series of ready-made trees. They're the same quality as the custom trees, only they keep a ready-made supply of these in stock.
Yeah.
When you checked the other day for quick shine,
Mm-hmm.
do we have an ETA for arrival?
No, I just got this stuff out of the shop. I didn't even go that far.
Yeah, we don't have any.
Oh, yeah, we can do that, Larry. Tony, do you have a camera on me? So Larry, these are the ones that I have. I think they're anywhere from like $23, maybe to $30. else here. We've got a couple different scallops. I'll try to put those together. Like this is, so I did that scallop with that border. We have both of those. And then that is like the hexagon. I don't know. It almost looks like some sort of a Tron road. Not really sure.
Tron Road.
Tron road. We do. We have a beginner's set. We have a couple, like we have a basic 6 and a basic 7. And then we have, Denny is the tool set that we did for you. Is that your basic 7?
Yes.
So we have a specific one that's like Denny's tool that is a basic 7 for his carving class.
I don't know if we call it a basic 7, but
Well, we call it Denny's tool set. That's what we call it.
The 8.
Is there 8 in there?
I think it's 7 plus a swivel knife.
Denny's doesn't come with a swivel knife, does it? I don't think so. I think I just looked at it and it didn't come with a swivel knife. Anybody need a Phillips head for if you're doing boxes?
You get a deluxe adjustable swivel knife with a 3-inch straight blade, specialty stamping tool, floral PJ040, a Vayner V715, C830 camouflage, check tear shader VW17 or P217, mule's foot U858, background stamping tool A888, and a medium checked PV013.
Look at that. Totally
Item number
comes.
is 144-81799. Where was somebody saying something about that?
On Doug Ask on YouTube.
Okay, sorry, I
You're good.
wasn't listening to Denny.
All right, these are the tools that I have over here. So we've got, this is the clay pattern. I have 3 of these clay patterns. It is number 394. That's what it does. So I have a couple of those.
come here.
We have this 449 weave. I think I just have this one. I have
That-
2
That
of
would make a neat, out in the field, that would,
out in the
Right.
field. Be
I
a
mean,
cool
in
field.
a big field of that.
This is an Art Deco border, number 10.
What were the prices on these?
Like somewhere between $23 and $30 per tool.
If somebody wants an item number, they have a
Yes, these are Sergey. This is number 10. And we have this hexagon, which I really struggled with earlier to get it to hexagon in a line, but somebody that's better than me can do it. The hexagon is $461. Yeah, no, none of these are on the website because we pulled them all to sell them on live shopping. So we took these specific ones off the website because we were going to sell them on live shopping. So we didn't want to sell them both places and then not be able to fill orders. This is the Phillips head. I think that'd be cool if you're making like a faux box, you know, like a wooden box of leather.
Steampunk.
Yeah, or steampunk stuff. So I've got a couple of these, and its number is 81. We have this ornamental shell, which is super fancy. Look how fun that is.
I don't think I'd seen that one.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of detail. That one is number 342. We have a 195 scallop. Also very pretty. So number 195 on that one. Look at Denny's beautiful flower.
All done.
And then we have this 466 scallop, which is the one that I used. $466.
Looks like a scallop shell.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they called it.
Oh, really?
All right, and then a 248. This big old geometric. This is going to be closer to a $30 tool. It's a honker. So look at Celtic knot.
Yeah.
So that one is 248. And then we have the 128-4, which is called Surfs Up. So like little waves.
Surf's up.
Surfs Up. That one is 128-4. Yeah, Denny really, he florals really fast.
This is a fairly simple pattern.
This is a fairly simple pattern, says Denny. The rest of us are like, that would take us all day.
Once you do that one, that looks like a 3D tube.
Yeah, this is a really good column. Like if you're doing columns, this makes a fantastic column when you stack them. Really pretty sweet.
Get stacked.
Yeah, get stacked. It's really cool. This one is $496. $496 on that column-y tool. And then we have the borders tool that I used. It's a pretty busy border. So this one right here. It is $180 for this guy. He looks, I used him there.
I think it's nice because it is so busy. You can,
Yeah.
for a border tool, you can cover up a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it covered up a lot of funky shells that I did.
Yeah.
So, number 180. And then the very last one is the hexagon one that I used. And I think that maybe this one only goes in a row. I don't know. This little, I called it the Tron border. So this one is number 345.
See those two things?
345.
The two, it's like hooked to that one.
Mm-hmm.
You tuck that back in on those other two things that are there, and whap it again.
So you only get like one diamond at a time.
Yeah, it's like
I
a
guess.
little key lock.
That's what I did. Who knows? I don't know. That's fine. Anyways, 345 on that one. So those are the tools that we've got.
Glad to show all those.
Me too. Alrighty, folks.
The we're going to look at Denny's card again. Oh, here we can do this. There we
Oh.
go. It's upside down.
You're upside down.
Got him.
All right.
We've done it.
We did it. We made it through a whole hour. Did we do well?
We didn't drop anything, or I didn't. I didn't knock
Yeah.
anything
There was no
over.
die to knock over.
Yeah.
It was semi-successful. Alrighty, folks. Well, next Wednesday we will be back with a round table. We haven't done one of those all summer, so you guys can find out what's going on here right now with Rusty, Kevin, Dan, and myself.